Jemmy. We're here today on a very hot summer day in Japan. Hasn't gotten too hot yet. I think it's still only around 30 degrees Celsius, so you know, it's getting close to maybe 100 degrees Fahrenheit pretty soon. So we are going to build some Lego bricks today. So I do have some mini figures that I'd like to show you. I did get these online on a Japanese site called Mercari. It's an auction shop website. It's kind of like eBay or Etsy, where people can either make things or just sell things that they already have. So I did buy these Lego compatible minifigures. We're gonna see how those stack up to the actual Lego figures today. So I do have a bunch of different characters. Now on the website, when I bought these, they didn't tell me which characters specifically they were. So if you know which characters they are, comment down below. We'll see if you guys are right. So I have this character here. We will build her. It looks like we have one of the boy characters. I think this is supposed to be Ron. It does have a rat in there. So we'll put it together and see how it works. I think that this is supposed to be a Lego, like the non-Lego version of Dean Thomas. If you buy the actual Lego figure, I haven't got it yet, but I am planning on getting it soon. You can see that this is the flag that you would get with the actual Lego minifigure if you got the mystery package. Then it looks like we have this Dobby character. I didn't even realize that there was a Dobby character in here. So this is the fake Dobby character that you would get. This, I believe, is supposed to be Hermione. Has the cat, which is supposed to be Crookshanks. This, I believe, is supposed to be Draco. It does have the snitch and a broom in there, so we're going to see how those work. This is Harry. He has the Hedwig owl with it. And this is Voldemort's character, which does come with the Nagini, which is a nice touch. So this is made by a company called WM Blocks. It does say that it is Lego compatible, so we'll have to see how it actually holds up to that. So it says also, beware, do not give these to babies because they can choke on them, which there's a lot more smaller pieces than you would actually have to build if you were to build an actual Lego one. So let's look at my regular Lego pieces first, and we can see how they stack up. So I believe that these two characters, I believe, are supposed to be Cedric. So one you can get from the dorm right here. Sorry, my hands are a little dirty today. I was doing some painting. And this one you can get with the book for herbology, I think. So you get these two. I have these two characters. If you look, these are both Lego official characters. If you look at the legs, one of them has longer legs than the other, which is a very interesting touch. And the wands are also different. So there's those two. And let's see, so this would be Ron. If you can see, he actually does have orangey colored hair. I do have the Ron over there. He has brown hair in that one. So we'll put them side by side to compare. This is supposed to be Susan Bones. This is one of the Susan Bones that you can get. So here we go. We have Susan Bones. Well, there we go. We have this Ravenclaw student. I forgot her name, but it might be Cho Chang. This is the one that you would get with the dorm one, and it looks like she also has short legs, so you actually can't bend the legs on this one, whereas the Susan Bone ones, you can. So I think the book, the characters that you get with the book Lego sets, there were 6 books, and we can review those. I do have all of those. They come with shorter legs, and therefore they can't really bend the legs, but we will take a look. Although this one you can bend these short legs. So some of the characters you can bend the legs, some of them you can't, but we'll take a deeper look. So I do have quite a few Harrys because you get a lot of Harrys when you buy all the sets. So let's take a look at all the Harrys I have. So I do have 3 different Harrys in different outfits. It's got the like wafty hair going on there. This is one hairstyle there. This is a different hairstyle there. So those are all 3 Harrys. We'll see how those stack up. I think I have 2 Nevilles. Okay, so I do have 2 different, or 3, I have 3 Nevilles actually. So looks like we do have 3 Nevilles. They each have a different color wand. One is from the same set as Cedric Diggory, the herbology set, for the herbology book. We have this one and then this one. So let's see. I have 1 Luna Lovegood, comes with the Hufflepuff banner if you do build the Hufflepuff banner. I do have this student here. I forgot her name, so we'll have to look up her name. It might be Angela Lee. I have this Gryffindor student here too. I do have this Moaning Myrtle. I'll show it to you. Here she is. She comes with the book. This is one of the official minifigures for Lego. It comes with a nice little Lego stand. She holds a book. You can also take it off and she can just like haunt you, the other characters, I guess. So this is a very cute one. I also got this on the same site. So you can see, there's her face right there. I only have 1 Moaning Myrtle. So this is the teachers that come with the book. So I do have Snape Sensei, Snape teacher right there. It's right there. We have Professor McGonagall. It almost looks like she's wearing the same outfit as Voldemort's wearing. We have Professor Sprout, herbology. This is one of my favorite teachers there, Professor Trelawney. And then looks like I only have 1 Draco, so we have 1 Draco. And here is Professor Moody. Looks like he does have his polyjuice potion there and a staff. And I only have a few figures left. Professor Flitwick. Now it looks like this is the one from the first couple of books that you'll see. There's there. And it looks like I have 2 different Hermiones with different hairstyles, different clothing. But the wands in this one are the same color, which is nice. Some of the characters have different wands, colors, but you do usually get more than 1 wand when you get the minifigures. So if you wanted to change the wand, you can, but I just built these ones and put them together as instructed in the instructions that you get when you get to build the actual characters and figures. So this would be Seamus. He did not have a wand in the set. You can give him a wand because I actually do have a lot of extra wands. Okay, so let's get started building our new characters. And then at the end, I will put them all back in my Gryffindor box. I am Gryffindor, so we're gonna put them in there. So let's see how it goes. And today I do have my special Hedwig friend here. I got this from Tully's in Japan. It is a coin pouch, so when you get the Harry Potter drink that came out a few weeks ago, you could also purchase this one. So I did buy 2 of these, and I'm gonna keep one safe in my collection and just have one to use. So it opens like this. It's actually pretty spacious in there. You can put a lot, coins, cards, money in there if you wanted to. I just have my aquarium pass in there for whenever I want to go to the aquarium. I don't want to use it to put my train pass in there because you just touch everything and it would get so dirty really quickly. Same with why I don't want to put money in there. So I just have my aquarium year pass in there. So I will open the packets and I will show you what it comes with, and we'll see how compatible it actually is and what's the difference between when you get the main Lego characters. So when you open it, it comes like this. So they gave you the wig or the hair. And this one, this is supposed to be Hermione with her cat. So it looks like this is the body. And let's look at Hermione's actual body. So let's see, this is probably the closest one size-wise is this one. So this one you can see her wand, face, like that, and this is the one that they give you. It looks like in the official Lego one, this one, she doesn't have any lipstick on, but she has lipstick on for this one. You can kind of see. And it looks like the eyebrows are a slightly different color. I know it's kind of hard to see, but, and these ones look to be a little bit thicker. Comparing it to the other one, the eyebrows are a little bit of a different tinged color, and it looks like they both do have lipsticks, although this one is a very, very light colored lipstick, and this character has freckles. One of the main differences when you do have the characters, you can tell the skin tone of the characters are very, very different in person. It's really hard to see in this light, but this one is like a very, very pinky peach color, and this one is more of like an actual skin tone color that you would see. So this is getting to almost like not actual color. So I'm gonna take off the wig on this one and we will compare the hairs for the character build. Okay, so this is the hair that you get with the blocks that we're building today. This is the quality of it. The quality feels pretty good texture wise. We're going to see how it locks into place. And if you look at the bottom, you can see that there is like the Lego serial number on here, but you don't get that on here. Now texture wise, I'm going to say that the curls do look more defined on the Lego one than they do with this one. But that's just a personal preference. Some people might say that this one looks more defined. That's just up to personal. So if you look at this one, this is the official Lego one. A lot of the Lego ones have two faces on them. This one, you only get one face. So you can't really change it. Let's see. The head does come off. So if you wanted to replace the head with the actual Lego head, you could do that. It looks like the legs are attached on this one. You cannot pull them apart. So that is one difference. Let's try the compatibility with the Lego hair to this person. It looks like she can wear, so it is, yes, Lego compatible, so you can wear the hair for this one. So let's finish building it and see how it looks as is, and then we'll put them side by side. Okay, so it looks like, unlike the Lego characters, you actually have to put the arms in yourself. So they give you these little black pieces for the arms and for the hands, and you have to build those yourself. So you just snap them in. We'll see how they snap in. It might be the opposite way. Let's see. So we're gonna see how these go together. Now this looks like it's pretty difficult. It's kind of starting to hurt my fingers when you have to snap them in like this. Okay, so let me put these arms together and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. I am putting the arms on the doll now. It might be better to put the arms on before you put the hair on. It was kind of a challenge. They don't actually click into place like you do with, but like you get with the actual Lego characters. And if you want to look, it looks like her arms are really, really long. I tried to push these in as far as they would go, but they just wouldn't go in very far. They did click into place, which was a nice sign, but yeah, that was as good as we get. Looks like the arm quality is not that good. It looks like every time you want to change the position of the arms, you actually have to like put the arm back in. So stability wise, it's not very good. Let's see how it holds the wand. So I have two wands. They did give you two wands, which is nice. You always have the extra wand. So let's see, color wise, to Hermione's wand, and it looks like she got both the same color. And this is the one that we were comparing. So this is the color of the wand, and it looks like it is a tad darker. The ones that you get with the Lego Build actual authentic sets are a little bit darker, but the wand was fairly easy to snap into place. You can see it there. And here's her little cat, Crookshanks. I don't actually have another cat to compare to it, to see what the actual cat would look like if you did have that, but I don't have one. So let's compare the boards. So these are the two boards. This is the official Lego board. When you get it, they give you this little piece so you can have Myrtle flying around. This is the actual stand. If you can see, they both have the 6 builds on the bottom, right there. So 6 by 2 on the 3 by 2 on the bottom. And if you look at the top, they are almost exactly the same square wise. So let's see if Hermione would stand on this one if we were to put her in. Okay, so it looks like she does stand on the unofficial Lego block. So it does look like it is compatible there. And let's try vice versa, if this would work to hold the actual Lego. Yes, so it looks like she would fit on the actual Lego block stand. So that is nice that it is compatible that way. So let's put her on the thing, the little stand. Okay, so here's Hermione, we have built her, and here's her little cat. It looks like if you really wanted to, you could have Hermione on one side and then put the cat on. She just fell down, so hold on, let me go grab her. But overall, it looks like it's pretty sturdy other than the arms. So, looks like you can have Crookshanks stand on there or Hermione. They both don't fit, which is pretty weird. And it looks like the front leg doesn't want to stay in the little lock part unless you put it in the other one. But the back leg will stay on the stand by itself. So I guess we'll do the back leg. And then by design, I don't think it was done very well. You have to have the gap in order to have them both on there. So this is what that one is like. This is that one. You can see the hair color is a little bit different in this one. Very small difference. But if you do have the two, this is duller, this is brighter. It has a little bit better shine on this one. You can see the wand is also a little bit different color, and the skin color is a little bit different. So these are the two different Hermiones. Okay, I'm gonna put these in my box. At the end, I will put the extra wand pieces in my wand box, or my extra pieces box. Okay, so let's move on to the next character. So let's do some character that's fun. Let's do Draco Malfoy. Tom Felton, one of my favorite actors. It's the same birthday as me. So, here we go. So you did actually get one extra piece, and I forgot to mention that when I opened the first one. So it's nice to have an extra piece. I mean, the hands clicked in really well, but the arm didn't want to stay in very well. So let's open these characters. Later on, I will also be buying this official Lego character as well. So we will have that to compare for next time when I do a comparison. So I do have the actual Draco Malfoy, so we can get a good look at what the official Lego character does look like. Let me take off his hair so you can see that he does have two faces. So you do get two faces with this one. So let's compare just the basic tops of the characters. So let's look, I'm gonna look at them. So you see this one, you only get one face again. And the way that they scowl is a little bit different. The skin tone's a little bit different. This one is lighter. This one is almost like a very light tan color that you would get. It also looks like the eyebrows are a little bit darker on this one. So let's see. And then what else could we say? It looks like the eyebrows are a little bit higher up on this one than they are on this one. So if you want to look very close at the face, you can see there's quite a big difference in this face. I think the Hermione one did look a little bit closer, although you could tell the difference. So let's build this character and we'll see how it goes together. Now this is like Draco when he's playing Quidditch, and they do actually have the official mini character for this one. So let's put it together and see how it goes together. I'm going to try to put on this cape. I've never put on this kind of cape before, because you get a cloth cape, I guess. So we'll see. I haven't put on a cloth cape with this character. So there weren't any instructions on how to build the characters with this company. So you just kind of have to figure it out yourself. They do give you all the pieces that you would need, but they don't tell you how to do it. So hopefully we can figure it out. So let me take off the hair so I can compare the hairs. So these are the two hairs. This is the official Lego hair right here. This is the fake Lego ish kind of hair. You can see the two right there. So let's put them on, take a look. So it does look like the fake Lego hair. With the skin tone, it does look a little bit weird, especially with the very dark eyebrows. Obviously the Lego one will be more authentic to the actual character. So this is what they look like with hair. So this hair looks really, really light for this character color. So let's build the arms. And again, I did get an extra arm piece. And overall the arms are pretty easy. That was a nice snap. So this one does move a lot better than the Hermione one. The Hermione one did not want to snap into place. And like, so when I would want to build her, let me see if I take off her hair, if it will. It's really hard to remove the pieces. I should say that. So I don't know if it's because I put her hair in that the arms didn't want to lock or something. But let's give that a shot. So I did take off her hair, and I'm going to try to put him in there this time. Oh, it looks like this. Oh, there we go. We got one in. That was really hard to get in. Let's try the other arm and see if I can get it in there. Okay, I did get it in finally. I did have to remove the head in order to do that. Something about the hair did not want that piece to snap in. So I did finally get the arms, and now they do move. So that was why they were not working before. So here we go. And let's finish the Draco build. So we have one arm. Let me do his other arm. So other than the arms looking a little weird because like they're actually like longer, even when you snap the pieces in, they're longer than the actual pieces. Now snapping the arms into the shoulder socket part is like super hard. And I can understand why Lego just gives it to you already built. So here we go. This is what he looks like. So his arms look super long in compared to his legs. They don't look as weird as on this one, honestly. So let's give him his little wand. Color-wise, that wand is almost the same color. It is really hard to tell, but this one is a little bit lighter. I didn't actually put the little cape on. Let's see if I get that little cape on him. Now I don't know how it works because again they didn't give you any instructions on how to put this cape on. Like they didn't tell you if you put it on before, after you put the arm in. I'm guessing before because the way that it's built is just... Yeah, okay, so I did put the cape on how I think it's supposed to go. If you know the correct way, please comment, let me know, because there's no introduction, so I don't know if it's just supposed to look this odd or not. And I don't have any other characters with capes to compare to this one, so we'll just have to go with that and see if that is correct. Okay, so here we go. We got character piece number 2. He does have a little broom. I don't have a actual broom to compare, but we can do that next time. Will it snap into place? Yep. So it does stay in place, so pretty good. So you could, I suppose you could have him holding it higher or lower. So this is the snitch. Okay, so he can hold his wand, the snitch, or the broom. It looks like they didn't give you anything to put the snitch in, so it looks like it just floats around, or he can hold it. So we'll have him holding it so I don't lose the snitch. The broom is a little bit easier to find, so I'll put those away and let's do our next character. Okay, welcome back. So we're gonna build Voldemort. I don't actually have the mini set Voldemort that you would get. But it looks like this one, it already had the bottom part attached. You only get the front head, there is no back. It is the same kind of style of dress that Professor McGonagall is wearing. If you see, same build like that. So the bottom does have 4 on it. I'm gonna dump these out and see how they go together. So it looks like Voldemort does come with a white wand. I don't know how authentic that actually is because I don't have a Voldemort yet. So this is Nagini. If this looks close to the actual Nagini, comment, let me know below. This isn't the Nagini that you would get. And let's put the arms on and we'll see how this build is. So because I already had the bottom part of the legs in, there isn't too much for you to build here. You just snap the shoulders in, now that I figured out how to do it. But the characters without hair are way easier to put in to the sockets than the characters without hair. So I would suggest maybe doing that before you put the hair on the head. But Voldemort doesn't have any hair, so. Okay. Oh, this just does not want, there we go. Okay. Okay, his hand was upside down, or was it right side up? Okay, so here we go. This is what he looks like. He did come with a little board too. I think all the characters have a little board. So here we go, that's how he fits. You can put him on the back side, you can put him on the front side, so that's how it would look like with him. I think I'll have him on the front side. Nagini doesn't have any place to stick on, so just front, back. And then he did have a wand, so let's give him his little white wand. There we go, so that is what Voldemort looks like. And you can let me know how authentic you think he looks to the actual character. If I put him very close, you can see the design on his clothes, and you can let me know how it is. I will eventually be getting a Voldemort character minifigure online. I have not ordered it yet, but we will, and then we can compare the other characters that we have not compared today. So, the next character, I think it's Harry. Let's open Harry, we will build him, and we can compare him, because I do have Harry. Oh, I knocked McGonagall's wand out of her hand. Okay, so let me grab my Harrys, all 3 of them, so we can compare. So this one, you only get one face like the other ones, same, but the back's detail of the uniform. This is the closest uniform, so you can see the difference in design. It is pretty different. You can see the hood design is quite different. The front is also quite different. You can see like the whole badge on this one. You can't see most of the badge on, you can see like partial badge on this one. Okay. And if you look at the tie is also quite different, along with the shirt underneath. And then the robe design. They don't have any robe design on the actual legs, but they did have the robe design on the legs for this character. Okay, so let's take a look skin tone wise in this light. I am saying that this one is the same as the other ones with the skin tone. It's very, very peachy, like pink. Almost like a super light tan that hasn't become tan yet, where these ones are pretty pale, same as Malfoy's situation. With this hair, it's hard to tell the eyebrows, but let's look at a different Harry Potter. Face-wise, I'm going to say that face-wise that these two have very similar faces, probably the closest out of the Harrys that I have. You can see they are both smirking, although the smirk is on a different side. The glasses are supposed to be the same style, and eyebrows, where they both have one up. And the eyebrows are a little further apart. So let me take off the hair to see the actual scar detail on both. Okay, so if you want to look, you can see that this is a very light scar. This one is a very dark scar. Now let me put the hair back on Harry. Harry's hair, there we go, snapped right on. So let me put the hair on this one and we can compare. So yeah, that's like the same kind of coiffy hair. So I think that it is supposed to be the same one as this one. Although the face on this one and this one are quite different if you look very closely. But with the hairstyle, it's supposed to be the same hairstyle. If you can tell, the definition on this one, the official Lego piece, is way, way better than this one, the fake one. The hair on this one does look more like fakey, kind of plasticky, which is not as nice. So this is the wand that you would get. It is dark brown. Harry does have all three the same color wands, which is different than some of the other Lego characters, and I don't know why. Some of them, they have the same, some have different ones. I do like when Lego builds the actual arms for us. It makes it way easier, but so let's just snap that in. And it is super hard to snap these in. Let me see if it's easier to snap and then put the arm in. Okay. So here we go. Here with his little arms again. Like, his arms look really long and looks really weird. Let me give him his wand to hold. The wand did snap in pretty nice. So there we go. Harry's wand. And let's put him on his little stand. And then they do give you like a Hedwig character. Looks like we might need to cut a piece, like, so this is the Hedwig owl that they give you. It's pretty cute, but yeah, like it has this little like tail there. So let's see how that actually is gonna work. It's gonna look awkward. I might have to cut that off with scissors later. Okay, so it did work and it just kind of flattened out. So this Hedwig, and we'll just put them together. So there we go. So that is the fake Harry. Went over all the details for him. I would say that this is the character that they made him from. But if you look close enough, you can see there is a lot of differences. So it is compatible though. So let's go do the next character. Okay, so the last one of the golden trio, we are going to do Ron. Now, where's my one Ron? So this is the actual Ron character that you would get. So, I do have an official Lego minifigure of Ron coming in the mail, so we can see how that goes. This is way, way different than the actual character. This is probably the most different one that we got. Skin wise, this one looks like it is not as peachy. So this looks like it has the closest skin tone except for maybe Voldemort. If you look, this one has no back like the other ones did, and it has the same like uniform design that Harry had. So that was a big difference. The shirt design is really, really weird compared to like the other characters. So like Harry's doesn't look bad in this one, and then Hermione's also looked pretty decent for like the uniform design. Ron's looks super weird. Like you can see like it's like an unkept like office worker shirt. Very odd. And then like if you want to look at the hair, this is the biggest difference. This is brown. This is not like a ginger colory orange that you want. So this is like Ron's color. Like when I first got this package, I opened it and I was like who is this? When I got it in the mail, because I was like, oh, it must be Ron because he has Scabbers. But other than that, super hard to tell. The line where they built the top part is pretty obvious here compared to the other ones, but I'm sure the hair will hide it. And it looks like expression-wise, if I take a closer look, this one you can actually see the freckles. You can kind of see them in the video. This one has no freckles. Eyebrow colors. This one actually matches the hair. this is going to be way lighter than the hair, so it may look weird. But the eyes are pretty close, and the smile is really similar. But it does look really different. So let's put them together, and then we can, you know, see what it looks like side by side. I'm sure it's gonna be like really weird for you, as it is gonna be really weird for me to see it together. So it does have a board. They all came with boards, so that's nice. Let's put it together. There we go. Got this. So I'm gonna have so many extra arms, which is great if I ever lose a fake Lego arm. Once I get my actual Ron in the mail, next time when we do a Lego figure comparison video, I'll go through it again. We can compare the fake and the real, authentic ones. When I bought these, I did think they were actually Lego pieces, not just Lego compatible. It wasn't in Japanese, and I just misread it, so you want to be careful about those. A lot of Japanese people will sell them as Legos. It's not really Legos or as Lego compatible. So Ron, the wand they give you is super dark in compared to his wand. The wands actually look really decent, like pretty much the same, which is nice that the wands look the same as the actual Lego wands that you would get. So this is Scabbers. I don't have another Scabbers right now to compare to this one, but you can let me know down below what you think of Scabbers, if you think it looks authentic. So let's see how it plugs in. So let's see if it will click onto the board. No, it didn't want to click on that way. It looks like if you really force it down, it will click on the board. I tried to put it sideways, but it didn't want to stay this way. So I guess it just goes front ways for that. So let's put them on the board. So with Ron's design, unlike Hermione and her cat, you can actually put them next to each other, which is nice. But here's a comparison. This is Ron, and this is Ron. But this does not look like Ron. This looks more like James or something if he had glasses. So I think this is the worst looking out of all the ones that we got. And I will let you know at the end the actual cost and if I think it's worth it or not. And then you guys can let me know what you're feeling. So, okay, so let's build this. This character also came with a cloak and or like a vest or something. I'm not sure what this fabric is going on. There was no explanation. Like, if you can see from the packaging, there's no picture to reference to. And like the character that I have that we would be building right here, like this is who this is supposed to be, I guess. The face expression, like this one looks way nicer than this one. And like the lipstick is really dark on this one. Again, no back of the face. But there's no way to like see. This one also came with an owl. So let's put the owl on there first, because yeah, so that one's clicked on there pretty well. This is the owl design. Like, I don't think these look that great compared to the actual owls you could get if you got the set. I don't know how I'm supposed to put this on here though. Like, is it supposed to wrap around? There was like no explanation for this. Like, if you guys know what this is supposed to be, like, let me know like how you think I should be like trying to wrap this, because it looks like maybe it goes on like that, but I don't know. Maybe it was an error because the actual piece I got, because she's just a regular student, not playing Quidditch or anything, like yeah, there's no pictures or anything, so you just have to figure out what the reference is. It looks like this one you have to actually put the legs together too. They didn't have them built for you. The other ones so far, they've had the legs on there, which was a nice touch, but this one didn't have them, so you have to build the legs together. they're pretty hard to push in. I don't want to break this because these are the only legs that we would have for this character. I'm having difficulty sliding it in. Let me try to switch. No, these can't. Maybe they go on the other side. The good news is that once we get them in there, it's going to move around. So let me get those legs on there. I can't really get them in there. They look really weird. Let me finish building the rest of the character. And then put her arms in, and then we can see. Yeah, the arms had no problem snapping on. The skin tone is a little bit lighter than the actual character that you get with the Lego set. So I did get that in there. It looks like they will be about the same size, but skin tone-wise, she's a little tad bit darker. And wand color-wise, it looks like it is about the same color, which is nice when they have the same color wand. Okay, so there are 2 more to build after this, Dobby and Dean Thomas. So we'll see how that goes. That was a workout. It took me a few minutes, but I did actually get the legs together. Normally when you get Legos, the official Legos, you don't have to put the legs together. It was super hard, and I was worried that I was gonna break the mechanism in between. It's really hard to see on the camera because it's black, but you can kind of see this like little bar. It has 2 on the sides, and then you put the legs in, and that's how they would click together. That was super hard to put together. So far that's the only one I've had where I've had to actually put it like that. I'm pretty sure these are supposed to be the same students. If you want to look at the back of the Ravenclaw uniform, this is the character you get with when you build one of the books, I think. So you can see this has a white line. It's a better definition of the Ravenclaw. This one doesn't have that white line. It's just a blue line, so it makes it super hard to see even on the camera. It looks like the blue that they use is more of a brighter blue. This is more of a darker blue. It's more true to the actual Ravenclaw. And then the striped tie does look very different on camera. So it almost looks like these are completely different characters. You can also tell the hair on this one, the official Lego character, has a more shinier hair than this one. So I still have no idea what this is. If you guys figure out what this is supposed to go on, as like, because there's like 4 different holes, and I'm like, well, where do I put it? Like, it's not a skirt, so like, what is it supposed to be? So let's see if they, okay, so this one you cannot put side by side with this owl. Same with Harry, I think, just the way that it's built. So there we go. It didn't really click onto the board with this character. I had to snap it on. So this is what it would look like. You have to separate. You can't put them right next to each other. To me, I don't like it when they can't be next to each other, but some people don't mind it. So let's build our last 2. The next one I'm going to build is Dobby, everybody's favorite character. Why did he have to die? We'll never know. But we all know why he died, yeah. That was just very sad. Okay, so I do want to get this character. They do have a minifigure for it. I haven't got it yet. So first we're going to build the book. So this one has a book you actually have to build with it, which it is just like the minifigures with Myrtle. So this is what the book would look like. Actually, I can show you this one. I'll just take it out of her hand. So this is, I don't know if you can see, this is Tom Malvolo's Riddle's diary. So that's why there's a TMR on the bottom. So this is the official one from the Lego. It does open. It says, my name is Harry Potter. Hello, Harry Potter. So So this would be from the Chamber of Secrets. So it does say that the gold are on these sides. So let's look at the book that you would get. This is supposed to be at the end of the movie when Dobby gets a sock. Master has given Dobby a sock. Dobby is free. So yes. Is it gonna fit in there? Okay, there we go. So I did get it in there. So this is the outside of the book. This is the official book. So you can see there's a big difference. The gold strips are on different sides. They should have put them on the same side, but this is supposed to be where the basilisk fang was stuck in the book. Like, it looks really weird. I thought it was a shark. Like, does anybody else like see a shark in there? It kind of looks like a shark is swimming. I guess you can see it easier if I flip the book this way. It kind of looks like a shark. So this is the sock in the book. So those are the two differences in the book. So I think that is very different. That's a big difference. All the same as Ron's hair. So let's build Dobby. So this one, they put the legs, they don't bend. It's just like that. Eventually I will also be getting a Dobby character. So once I get the real Dobby, next time we can compare them. We will compare the other characters that I get when I get my new minifigures. We can introduce them. The ones that I have coming on the way are Tina, Queenie from Fantastic Beasts. We also have Albus Dumbledore with Fox, and Ron and Lily Potter with the baby Harry. Those are going to be official ones that I get, and we can show those when they come. So this is Dobby. He has very long arms. They kind of look muscly, and it looks really, really weird. There we go. Head did go on pretty easy. This is probably the easiest one. I didn't have to worry about the legs. So yeah, well, he holds on to the book pretty nice. So that is what he looks like with the book. So there's that. Let's build our last one, and I will show you all of them and we can review them all. Okay, so welcome back everybody, opening the last package. I believe that it is Dean Thomas. I don't have that character yet. Eventually I will get him and we can compare them. We can do that at a later date. So here is the fake Gryffindor flag. That does actually come with Dean Thomas as well. So this uniform right here, it doesn't look as bad as Ron's did. I think Ron was the worst fake Lego character. None of these characters have heads, like faces on the back of their heads so you can change the face. And all of the hair seems to be really dull in comparison. I do think the shape on Dean Thomas's does look pretty similar to the ones that I've actually seen. But next time we can do an actual comparison after I acquire him. I will probably get him in a couple months. But for this next month, I just have those characters coming. If you want to see those ones, let me know and I can show them. So his build is pretty easy, not too difficult. Everything was there. His legs do move, so that's nice. Okay. I don't like how Draco's, there's no place to put the snitch on it. I do have to say that. So let's get the flag on. Okay, flag did go on pretty easy. Okay, so very good. So this is what Dean Thomas looks like. This is his flag, so I'm guessing he's watching Quidditch or something. Okay, so let's look at them all, and then we can review them. Okay, so on the top row on the stand, you can see we have the minifigures. The ones that I'll lay them down like this so we can compare them a little better. So if you can see, we have them. Got the Golden Trio, Draco, Cho Chang, Dean Thomas, Voldemort, and Dobby. And then the items that we use to compare. So we do have McGonagall's dress, Tom Riddle's diary, the official Cho Chang, official Draco, official Harry, official Ron, and official Hermione, all from different sets. But these were the ones I thought that were the closest that I had to compare them. I don't have Hermione's cat. Sorry, she went flying. Ron's rat, an owl to compare it to yet, but we will get those eventually. I do have a snitch somewhere, and I can show you that next time. And I do have a broom somewhere, so we can compare those. But it looks like the ones, the fake ones on the top, looks like they do tend to be a little bit more matte, where the Lego ones are a little bit more shiny. Now the cost for the top 8, including the shipping and the taxes on the website that I got it, was a used auction site. For the WM block Legos, it was, if you were to do in yen, it would be 1600 yen. That's about $14 or so right now with the exchange rate, but it could, you know, fluctuate depending on how the exchange rate is. But we'll say it's about $14, which is really good. It's about $1.50-ish, you know, for each piece, which is not bad. These characters are official characters. You do get them in the sets, but if you were to buy them individually, normally in Japan you can buy them on the website. Each character, depending on which character it is, if it's a common character like Harry, Ron, or Hermione, then usually they would charge you like $3 to $4 for the character. But if it's a character like Dobby or Voldemort or Dean Thomas, where you don't get quite as many of those in your sets, or Cho Chang, then they would probably charge you like $6 to $7. I've seen some people charge up to $12 to $15 for one character, so it's harder to come in across like a Dobby character. I did see an official Dobby online for 800 yen. I'm not sure if I'm willing to get it quite yet. If it's still there in a few months, I might pick it up. But if it's sold, then I will try to find a different official Dobby. But these ones, they were all new in the package when I bought them. They're just Lego compatible and not official Lego. So I think like the few of the biggest differences is going to be Ron's hair. Looks completely different, doesn't even look like Ron, honestly, when you compare it to this character. And then Cho Chang, she doesn't even look the same skin tone. The uniforms for these characters are all very different. The fake ones, as you can see, they look completely different than if you were to buy the official Lego ones. But that's what you also pay for the price. I also think Nagini might look different, but I don't have a Nagini on hand to show you. And then these ones are supposed to be like how you would get with the minifigure mystery packages that they had for set 1 and set 2. Yeah, you would get this like blocked stand. So I'm gonna keep looking online for more figures and more Lego builds that we can do. Yeah. So thank you for staying with me through this whole build. I know there was a lot of talking, a lot of reviewing. We went over a lot of differences, but you got to see it all here and you got to see it first. So if you're interested, I can tell you exactly where to get them. Just comment below and I'll send you a message on where to get the ones that I got, who to get them from. They did send me a $5 coupon, and they would probably send it to you too. I think they send it to everybody that orders with them. But I don't know if they specifically ship overseas. You would have to go through a third-party shipper, and there are a few of those that you can find. I have had somebody buy something from me overseas, and I sent it directly to them through I send it to the third-party shipper, and the third-party shipper would send it to them in America, I think. So if you are interested, just send me a message. I will send you the link to where I specifically got them. They did arrive relatively quickly. As soon as I ordered them, it did take the seller a few days to get the packages together. Once I got them, did take a few days after they sent it for me to get them. That is in Japan. The postal system is pretty good. There was no weather inconvenience or anything at that time, so it did get here relatively quickly, I would say within a week. So yes, I do think that the seller could have been a little bit more like descriptive, but they did say on the very bottom of the post that it was Lego compatible and not actual Lego, and that was just, you know, a mistake on mine. But we can always talk more about Legos, and if you have any suggestions for builds that you want me to do, let me know, and I'll look into getting it and building it. I still have so many Harry Potter Lego builds to get. My goal is to get every single one, try to build them. Luckily, this website online has a lot of them that they don't sell or they sold out of. You can get them online. They're used, most of them, and so sometimes you can get them with most of the pieces, or you can get them with all the pieces used, but they will cost a little bit more. So we'll see next time, see what I have to build for you guys. So have a great day. If you have any questions, comments, or anything, just let me know below. So have a great day. Bye. Have fun in this heat.